The stock market is up 3% today because of the ceasefire. Everyone thinks that the war is over, but it's not. Let me explain. Now, historically, when ceasefires have been called, there's always been a really sharp rally from it in the hopes of resolution. But the stock market only lasts if there is actual resolution that is reached. Otherwise, all gains from the ceasefire will be collapsed. Iran and US still have a lot of gaps in between them. And one of the main reasons why Trump declared this war in the first place is because they are fighting over nuclear weapons. The US does not like Iran's nuclear program. They want Iran to stop enriching uranium, which if they did that would give them closer access to building nukes. All the stuff around oil, energy, the proxies, it's all secondary to the main thing. So the ceasefire and this reopening of the Strait of Hormuz is mainly just to alleviate some of the backlog and all of the ships that are trapped there right now. There's almost 500 LNG vessels and LPG carriers that are stuck, and this is causing a lot of supply chain disruption in the energy industry. Even though crude oil has gone down up below $100 a barrel and the stock market has recovered a little bit, I'm personally still cautious. I'm still holding mostly cash for a few reasons. Supply chain disruption does not recover in the matter of a couple weeks, and there's been a lot of damage done in that region. Think about all the refineries that have been shut, damaged in this process. I have slowly bought a little bit right now, mostly in the Mag 7 companies that have gone down almost 20% year to date. Gold also just hit a 3-week high of $4,800, which means that investors are still pretty cautious right now. There's a CPI report that's coming out on Friday, and that's the one to actually watch out for because they are going to release the data of how this war has actually impacted inflation. When Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, the CPI report that came out after that showed that inflation had surged up to 9.1%. And that forced the Fed into aggressive rate hikes, which then led the stock market into a bear market. And it took 7 months for the stock market to bottom out in 2022 before it rallied up again. I'm happy that stocks have recovered, but stay cautious and stay tuned for Friday.